Hey guys, welcome back. Today's the day. Today's the day I go to Japan. Are you excited? Because I'm definitely excited. You can see here I have my two suitcases fully packed. It took forever because I didn't think I was going to bring as much stuff as I am actually bringing. Both of these suitcases are filled to the brim. I cannot put anything else in them. Didn't think that would happen. Anyway, I leave for the airport in about an hour, and then after that my flight leaves the airport a couple hours after I arrive at the airport. So it's still a couple hours before I get into the air. Now once I'm in the air, it's going to be a long flight. 26 hours. That's a long friggin' flight. I mean, admittedly, Japan is almost 100% on the opposite side of the world from where I live, but that's still really long. Admittedly, it's also not just one continuous flight. That would actually be a lot shorter. I have 3 flights. I fly into LA from here, and then I have a 5-hour layover in LA. Ridiculous. Then I fly to Tokyo, have a short little layover there, and then I fly from Tokyo to Osaka. So that's why it takes 26 hours, but still. Let me put it into perspective for you. Today is Sunday, specifically Sunday afternoon. When I land in Osaka, it will be Tuesday morning in Japan. I don't know what time it's going to be here at home, but in Japan it's going to be Tuesday morning when I land. That's insane. I'm going to be in the plane for a long freaking time. Anyway, I just wanted to update you guys that, obviously, on my way. So I will update again when I reach Japan. Hey guys, so I'm officially in Japan now. I'm sitting at the airport in Tokyo waiting for my connecting flight to Osaka. Also, this is Landon.
What's up?
And that's Ricky.
Hey.
They're 2 more Kansai Gaidai students that I ran into. Imagine that. So we're just kind of hanging out, they're doing homework, and I'm updating my blog. So yeah, anyway, I'll update again at some point. Alright, so I'm here. This is actually my dorm room. I'll just do like a quick pan around. There's my luggage just sitting down there. That's my bedroll. I haven't assembled it yet, but my roommate did. I haven't met him yet. I literally just walked in the door. There's a table down here, and over here there are desks. I assume this one is mine. Yeah, alright. Well, so the flights went pretty well. Better than I expected, actually. Well, the first flight was, decent. The flight from LA to Tokyo and then the flight from Tokyo to Osaka were incredible. If you've never flown with ANA, I highly recommend it because every seat gets a TV. And for international flights, for flights across the ocean, the TV is free, and they have a whole bunch of movies, they have a whole bunch of music you can listen to. It's great, and the service is just fantastic. The stewardesses are just so nice and kind and, well, beautiful. I mean, they're fantastic. And it was actually cool because on the flight from LA to Tokyo, the last 2 or 3 hours I spent talking with the woman who sat next to me, and we hit it off. We chatted. She gave me some Japanese lessons. It was very cool. She gave me a business card. which, if you don't know, is actually a big thing in Japan. Everyone has a business card, and you give them to people when it's kind of like a sign of friendship, a sign of trust. It's like giving someone your phone number back in the States. So that's pretty cool. I hadn't even landed in Japan yet, and I already have a contact. That's really cool. But yeah, so that was that flight, and then I don't know how this happened, but on the flight from Tokyo to Osaka, I somehow got a business seat. I was in the business section, which is essentially the first class section. It was amazing. I tried to do a pan of the camera of the cabin right after I was filming Mount Fuji out the window. I tried to do a pan of the cabin. I don't know how well it'll turn out. I'll have to see in editing, but it was great. I didn't really enjoy it all that much though, because at that point I was just so tired because I didn't get any sleep on the first Trans-Pacific flight because my chair was so uncomfortable. I fell asleep and I slept for like an hour and I woke up and oh hey, we're landing. So that, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start unpacking and try and figure out what it is I'm gonna do next. Maybe I'll go try and find some people and just explore a little bit. I don't know. Barely had time to unpack before I got invited on a tour of the campus. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully my batteries don't run out before I get back. Alright, so the tour's over. It was fun. We were actually out for 3 hours, I guess. Yeah. I still haven't unpacked yet, actually, because they knocked on my door and said, hey, let's go on a tour. And I had been in my room 5 minutes. But, okay. Sorry I didn't film anything while I was on the tour, but I got caught up meeting new people and chatting and socializing, and also I was really worried about my batteries, so sorry about that. I'll try and be better about updating more frequently. Anyway, I am going to unpack because, again, not unpacked yet. And then actually in about an hour and a half I'm meeting up with a few of the people that I went on the tour with, and we're going to go out for dinner. So yeah, that's going to be fun. I don't know yet if I will film at dinner. I'm still in the experimentation phase where I don't know what to film and what not to film, so I don't know. I'm trying things out, so bear with me. Anyway, I'll see you whenever I next update. Alright, so it's just about the end of my first day in Osaka. I'm about to try registering for my classes. I don't know how well that's going to go because the internet, as I mentioned on my channel, it's not the best. It's finicky. I mean, the episode that I went to upload, it uploaded in about the same speed that it does at home, but like loading individual Facebook pages takes like 5 minutes. It's strange. Anyway, I was going to introduce you to my roommate, but he actually literally just walked out the door. So if he comes back before I finish this update, then I'll introduce you to him. Anyway, so yeah, fun day. I had if I haven't mentioned it, I think I did, I had a tour of the main campus, and they also took us to the local supermarket where I bought some food. See what else. Then I came back here and finally had a chance to unpack, set up my little bedroll thing, and then go through the introductory packet and look at all the forms that I have to get signed tomorrow. That's going to be fun. And also try and figure out the internet situation, which was actually more difficult than I thought. I thought, oh, just plug in the Ethernet cable and it'll work. No. But anyway, long story short, I got the internet up and running, so that's good. And let's see, what else? Then, oh, this was so much fun. I was originally going to go just wander around with like 2 other friends that I made today, and we were just going to find somewhere to eat dinner. And on our way out, we were on our way out the door, and then we noticed a whole bunch of people in the like lounge area of the dormitory, and we saw one of the people that we were hanging out with earlier in the day in the room. So we were like, hey, do we want to go in and invite that person to dinner? Sure, let's go. And so we went in to go invite them, and she said, oh, I'm going with these like 10, 15 other people in the room in about an hour. You're welcome to join us. And we just looked at each other and we were like, yeah, let's do that. So we waited about an hour. Actually, we waited about like half an hour. But we got on a bus. I can't tell you where we went, not because it's a secret, but because I honestly wasn't paying attention because I was busy socializing on the bus. Normally I pay attention to where I'm going, but it was dark out, I couldn't really see where we were going, and I was socializing. So, you know, I'm probably never going to find where we went ever again, and that's a shame because it was a good place. But anyway, I can't tell you where we went. But we went to a restaurant, I want to say like a Japanese grill place, sort of, because they had a lot of like barbecued meats and stuff. Anyway, funny story, I know very little Japanese, and the menus were all in Japanese, obviously. So, but I was sitting with one of the people who is decently, I mean not fluent, but he knows his stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm trusting you here. Whatever you order is what I'm gonna get. Okay? So we get what we think is chicken, barbecue chicken. And then he orders some beer because he's like, I want to try the beer here. And I'm like, well, I already said I'm going to order whatever you order, so I'll get the beer too. And he was making a big deal, oh, I wanted to try the beer here, and it was great. But ultimately, our little section of the table, because actually we had so many people, we had like 4 tables laid out because we had so many people. Anyway, we spent like 5-10 minutes bickering over what were we actually ordering on the menu, because no one had the nerve to just ask for an English menu. I mean, you're in Japan, why go that route, right? So we finish ordering and we're like, well, we have no idea what we ordered, but that's fine. One of the waiters at one of the other 4 tables just swoops by as our waitress is leaving and taking our order and just plops down an English menu. And we're like, okay, let's find out what we ordered. So the guy that wanted the beer to specifically try it, he's a big beer fan apparently. We look, and the first words I see underneath the beer that he ordered is non-alcoholic. And I point that out to him, and it was hilarious. And then we look at what we ordered, which is what we thought was chicken, on like a shish kebab thing. Turned out to be chicken hearts. Yeah, actually they weren't that bad. They tasted pretty much exactly like chicken. So if you're in Japan, you know, don't be afraid to try stuff. Anyway, my roommate walked in as I was in the middle of the story. So this is Murphy over there. Say hi, Murphy.
Hello.
Yep. He'll probably be on the vlog at other points. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing with this, which should be painfully obvious by now, even though it hasn't been going on for very long. Anyway, so we ate, we had a blast. I got tipsy off of sake, which, considering I've been drunk all of twice in my life, that's pretty fun. And the sake was pretty good. We were at that restaurant for like 2 or 3 hours. It was great, including some very interesting conversations.
Oh, by the way,
yeah,
we can hear you from like the shower room. There's a quiet policy after 10 o'clock, so we should probably. I'm not telling you to shut up. I'm saying volume.
I didn't realize the walls were that thin. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a mental note to be quiet.
Because I care about you see.
Thank you very much. Thank you. They're very big on their quiet. See, now that I know, I can make more of an effort to be quiet, and I might have to boost the audio a little bit in the videos, but I'd rather not get in trouble here. Okay, so I'll be a little more quiet. Those are really thin walls. If you can hear me in the shower?
Not in the shower, by the shower.
Oh, by the shower. Okay. Alright, well, this level of volume should be fine though, right? Probably. Okay. I'll experiment. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, well, it's probably not important. Anyway, that was my day. So tomorrow is a whole bunch of mandatory orientation meetings, and I have to take a language placement test to see which level of Japanese I'm going to be in. It's probably going to be level 1 because I don't really know much Japanese at all. And I'm going to see about getting a phone and possibly renting a bike if I have time, because it's a 20-minute walk to campus. And plus, even if that was bearable, I want to be able to explore, and a bike opens up so many possibilities. So I'm going to try and get a bike. Might not be tomorrow, it might be Thursday. Thursday for me, Wednesday for you guys. Time zones are confusing. Time zones are very confusing. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough, so I'm going to close up for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Start of day 2. I woke up about an hour ago, took a shower, ate some breakfast. Actually, check this out. Where is it? Hang on. Okay, these things. These things are delicious. They're basically, they taste like vanilla wafers, but they're soft and mushy, and they're so good. Anyway, that's what I had for breakfast. So filled out a bunch of forms that I need to turn in today, and as soon as my roommate gets back from brushing his teeth, we're going to be walking to campus for the mandatory meeting that's being held this morning. After that, I have a whole bunch of stuff I need to do today. I need to take my language placement test, and then there are 2 more mandatory meetings after that. Then I need to turn in all the forms, and I think there's a banking session today that I need to go to set up my bank account. And maybe sometime in between all that, I will register for my classes, buy a phone, and if I have time and can find the store, buy a bicycle. Yeah, so busy day today. I'll see if I can update at any point, but who knows. Alright, so I just finished registering for my classes, and I took the placement test about half an hour ago. That test was hard, so I'm probably going to be in the first level. I didn't know anything. I kept clicking no idea for everything. But I'm registered for my classes, so that's good. Yeah, people walking by. So I gotta fill out some more forms. I'm gonna get a phone. By the way, while I'm here, just a little bit. These are the mailboxes. That's the computer lab. And this is the main socialization area. I've been told it's called the Fishbowl. I'll probably do a more in-depth tour of the campus at some other point, but right now I just got so much to do. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, so it's now a little after 8. Sorry I go so long without updates, but I forget to pull out my camera and record, and also it's kind of awkward to record when you're chatting with friends and you're also like trying to keep up a nice pace on the sidewalk, because people keep walking and walking and you're trying to keep up with your friends. But I guess that's kind of the thing that most vloggers give as advice, is just get used to the awkwardness, because it's going to happen. I don't know. Anyway, today was great. What else did I do? I turned in a lot of forms. They had a bunch of orientation meetings. But the 2 things that were really fun, okay, 3 things. 1, I had McDonald's for lunch. And no, don't judge me, okay? Because the McDonald's here is fantastic. If you ever go to Japan, try the McDonald's. They take a lot of pride in it. It's not at all like American McDonald's. Anyway, so I did that, and I walked to the electronics store. I was about to say nearby electronics store, but it's about 25-30 minute walk away from my dorm. I don't know. I came from the campus, so it was like about a 15-minute walk from the campus, and then I don't know, it's weird, but it was a lot. It was decently far away, farther than I'm used to walking anyway. And I got a plug converter for my laptop, and then just now I went for dinner with the friends that I went to the electronics store with, and we found this really cool small little ramen shop. It was delicious, best thing you ever had, and they didn't speak a word of English, so I was lucky that my 2 friends know Japanese fairly well, so they could translate for me. But nothing in there was English. Even the menu was completely in Japanese, so I don't know, it was strange, but it was so good. And actually that was about as far away as the electronics store too, so I've done about like an hour and a half of just walking around the city. Not even walking on campus, just walking around the city. My feet hurt a lot. Anyway, I'm going to do some stuff on my computer now, and then probably go to bed. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome to day 3. Today we have another orientation meeting in about 45 minutes, so I'm going to leave as soon as my roommate gets back from the shower, and then a couple meetings later on today. I have to do a banking session to open up a bank account here so I can get my money for my meal plan, because that's how they award it. you get a bank account here, and then they deposit the money into your bank account so that you can use the money for food. Well, you can use it for anything really, but you're supposed to use it for food. And I also need to take my laptop into campus to register it so I can use the internet. Technically I have been using the internet since I got here, but that's only because I have an Ethernet cable. For the first week, you're allowed to use the internet if you have an Ethernet cable, but then it's gonna be shut off sometime over the weekend unless you're registered. Then you can continue to use the internet. By the way, the internet is absolutely atrocious. If I haven't mentioned it, it's well, okay, it's weird. For example, a friend sent me a YouTube video. It took 5 or 10 minutes to load the page of the video and get it to start buffering. But once it started buffering, a half an hour long video took less than a minute to buffer. It's very finicky and strange. Most of it is incredibly slow, but occasionally you'll get something that goes really, really fast. I don't know, it's kind of a pain, but I guess I'm gonna have to get used to it. Anyway, also I want to try and get a phone today. I think I mentioned that I wanted to get one yesterday, but when I went to go get one, the line was... Well, okay, the line was not that bad. There were only like 5 or 6 people in it, but I was there for 15 minutes, and it did not move, and I'm serious. It did not move after 15 minutes. So I was like, okay, screw this. I'm gonna leave. Also, my voice, I noticed as I woke up, is very, very... I mean, well, not very bad, but it feels like you know when you've been very excited and screaming at a party and all that, or a concert, and you wake up the next day and you don't have a voice? That's how I feel. But it's strange, because I've actually not been that loud. I've been trying to make it a point to be quiet, because that's what you're supposed to do here in Japan. As foreigners, we're already louder than normal, and if we get excited, we get even louder. So I've been making it a point to try and be quieter. So I don't know why I've lost my voice. It's strange. And also, my legs feel like logs because I've just done so much walking. But that's not really going to change unless I decide I want to hide in my room all day, and that's not going to happen. So, yeah. I've lost my voice. My legs hurt. But other than that, I feel great. I'm having so much fun. It's only day 3, so yeah. Anyway, that's the plan for today. Hopefully I'll update a little more, but I don't know. I'm really worried about the quality of this video, because I was looking at some of the clips that I've already filmed. I haven't edited any of them yet, and it's terrible. The audio is very desynchronized. Like, at the beginning of the video, it'll be fine. But then towards the end of the video, the audio will be coming like a second or 2 before the video, or possibly a second or 2 behind the video. It's unpredictable. It's not even consistent, so I can just speed up one of them so it matches, or adjust it. It's going to be very difficult to do this. But I'll struggle through it, and I'm really working on a solution. I'm going to try and get a new camera. Hopefully by next week. Anyway, I think that's about it. So I'm going to pack up my computer so I can bring it to campus, and then I guess I'm going to head out as soon as my roommate gets back from the shower. Alright, see you guys later. Okay, I'm thinking I need to make a much more conscious effort to film more, because I got back and I realized the last thing I filmed was this morning. So, yeah. It is 8:30 at night. Whoops. But basically what I did today was I registered my computer so I can use the internet past this weekend, and I signed up for a new phone, I signed up for a bank account, and I went out for dinner again, just like last night. Found a really good yakitori place. I would tell you more about it, but my roommate hates me since I told him about it. He's a vegan, and he was like, as I was telling him about the restaurant, he was like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. So,
only a little. We'll go jogging tomorrow, it'll be okay.
Oh, shut up. But it was absolutely delicious. If you don't know what yakitori is, go look it up, and that's basically what I had. It was so good. And on the way back, me and my friends stopped at a pachinko parlor. None of us knew what the hell we were doing, and only one of us played, because it turns out, even though the machines say it costs 1 yen to play, they only take the 1,000 bills or higher, so it actually costs, like, well, it's about 10 bucks exchange, so yeah. But we didn't know what the hell we were doing. He was the only one that played. His name's Connor. He'll appear on the vlog at some point if he hasn't already. But it was so loud in there that me and my other friend James, we were just like, no, we're gonna head out, because we couldn't stand the noise, and we didn't know what was going on. So we kind of left Connor back at the pachinko parlor. Hell, he might even still be playing, or he might be on his way back. I don't know. But on the way back, me and James stopped at the local grocery store, which is called Top World, and we got ice cream. Actually, let me show you. This is one of the ice creams I got anyway. Best way I can describe it is, I haven't tasted it yet, but it looks like it's one of those pizza bagel bites, but ice cream. And also, it's strange. Ice cream cones. They come in plastic containers, and then beyond that, the plastic container is inside a plastic container. It's strange, but it tasted really good. Anyway, so yeah, now I'm back here and I'm waiting for the internet. The internet is ridiculously slow, as I've mentioned before, and tomorrow's a busy day, but you'll find that out, well, probably in a couple seconds, because this is all going to be one big video. But yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey, so this is the start of day 4. I'm actually going to have to try and keep track of that, because I had to think for a second what day it was. Anyway, today is going to be something special. Wow, special so far. I mean, maybe this will become the norm. Anyway, today I am going on a trip to Kyoto with a bunch of other people. And I'm actually going to try something new. Rather than trying to film everything, because I know that's not going to happen, I'm actually going to try and take a bunch of pictures. And depending on how many pictures I take, I'm going to make like a slideshow kind of thing with the pictures. And depending on how many pictures I take, maybe I'll put that as a separate video entirely and put a link to that video in the description. Maybe not. I don't know. But that's what my plan is. I don't actually know if my batteries are fully charged for my camera, so I'm trying to charge up some batteries on my battery charger really quickly before I leave. I leave in like an hour, although the trip isn't until like 1 o'clock, but I leave my dorm in like an hour. Also, it's 8:30, so just to let you know. But that's what I'm going to be doing, is going to Kyoto and trying to remember to take pictures so that I can put that in the video instead of trying to film. Yeah. Hey guys, it's almost 11:30 now. I got back from my Kyoto trip about half an hour ago. I don't know. If all goes according to plan, I should be making a slideshow of all the pictures I took. Unfortunately, I didn't take as much as I wanted to, because by the time we got to Kyoto, the sun was going down and it was cloudy, so there wasn't a lot of light, and everything was closed. I mean, we went to one temple and one shrine, and then we went through a bamboo forest, but I couldn't really take a lot of pictures of the bamboo forest because it was even darker inside there, because bamboo everywhere. So I think I got like 20 or 30 pictures, but I haven't really counted them. And then at that point, my camera ran out of batteries. But after we left Kyoto, well, okay, there were 2 parts of Kyoto we went to. We went to downtown Kyoto, and we went to more traditional Kyoto. We went to the bamboo forest. After we left the bamboo forest, we went back to the downtown Kyoto for dinner, and we had noodles. I can't remember, chanpon, I think was the name of it. I don't know. And then after that, we came back to Hirakata City, and we went drinking. My friend had 4 beers, and I had 3 cups of sake. I'm alright now, sort of. I'm still coming down a little bit, but I was tipsy for a while. It was fun. To be perfectly honest, it was more fun being in Hirakatashi drinking than it was in Kyoto, because we went so late. There was nothing we could really do. We just walked around. There wasn't really anything to see. But I do plan on going back and actually seeing more, because there's so much more to Kyoto. Anyway, what was I going to say? I think that's about it. Like I said, I'm still coming down, so my memory is not exactly the best right now. Tomorrow, I plan on just exploring around. I want to go to the local electronics store. It's called Edion, and I want to buy a new camera, because this camera is terrible. And I also need to get laundry stuff, because it's getting to be the point where I need to do some laundry. So I need to buy some laundry soap, and maybe some slippers. And then other than that, I'm just going to use the day to explore, because I really haven't done that yet since coming here. I haven't really just picked a random direction and just kept walking. So I'm going to do that. And right now my daily video is uploading. It'll probably be done in an hour because the internet here is terrible. And I'm checking my classes now because class registration finally went through. So, yeah. Alright, well, I will see you guys tomorrow.
Hey, it's Saturday morning, day 5. It's about 9:30, and today I'm going to just be exploring, pretty much. I need to go to the electronics store and get a new camera, so hopefully this is the last time I ever have to use this terrible, terrible camera. I also need to get some laundry detergent, and I think that's about it. I said this all last night, so I don't know why I'm saying it again, but, you know, it happens sometimes. So yeah, hopefully this is the last time you'll see a clip of me with this horrible quality, and next time should be better.
Success! I have a new camera, as you can probably plainly see. The quality is amazing. I've done just a very little bit amount of testing, but so far it looks like the quality is just absolutely fantastic compared to what was coming out of my piece of shit computer earlier. Not my computer, my piece of shit camera. My computer's fantastic. I love my computer. Don't think I don't love my computer. The camera I brought was terrible. But this is good. This is a good camera. So I'm going to be using this from now on, and hopefully that means I will be filming more. Anyway, a little update on what I've been doing today. Pretty much a lot of walking. I had to walk to Edion, the electronics store, to get this camera. On the way, I stopped in a quilt store and bought some slippers, finally. They're sitting over there, and I'm too lazy to get up and walk over there, but I mean, they're slippers. Look. See that over there, the blue things over there? Those are slippers. Yeah. Okay, whatever. I also got a coin pouch right here. Oh, and this is my phone. I haven't shown off my phone. That's the old camera, by the way. It was terrible. This is my phone. Most of the students here get them, and they're really kind of cool. I mean, they're not smartphones, but they're pretty good. And you get unlimited not unlimited calls, you get unlimited text messaging and email, so it's fine, you know. Also comes with a built-in dictionary, which I haven't really used yet. Anyway, the thing I was going to show is the coin purse. It opens up, and I have all my coins inside there. I've been really needing this because I've been carrying coins in my pocket, and as you could sort of see there, I have a lot of coins. So yeah, also I'm holding the camera at a very uncomfortable angle, so give me just 1 second. Okay, there we go. Gave you a little somersault. Anyway, what else did I do? So yeah, I did that and walked back here, rested for a little bit, and then I went exploring. I picked a direction, north, and I just started walking. And I walked for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and then it looked like it was going to start raining, so I turned around and started walking back, trying to beat the rain back. Didn't actually end up raining, although at one point I did feel a single raindrop, but other than that it didn't really rain on me. Next time I go exploring though, I will make sure to bring an umbrella, because then I would have kept going. But I got pretty far. Sorry I didn't film any, because one, I didn't think of it. Two, the reason I went exploring was because I was letting this camera that I'm actually using right now charge, so I wanted to, you know, use that, and I didn't want to use the really bad camera ever again. So yeah, but I'm thinking in the future I'm gonna start doing a thing where if I see something interesting, I'll just take a picture of it, and then I'll put that in the video with a little caption on it saying, you know, a little bit, because occasionally I'll see things that are like, oh, that's pretty cool looking, but I don't just want to stop and pull out my camera and film myself for a couple seconds. So also I realize how silly it is. I'm making a whole bunch of gestures with my left hand here, and that's not going to show up on the film, so I need to stop doing that or move my left hand into the picture. No, I'll try to stop doing the gestures. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, I don't know if I can actually do that on my video editing software. I haven't tried it out yet, but if I can add a picture, just a still picture, to my videos and just put a caption on it, if I can add the picture, I'll to add the caption, but I don't know if I can actually add the picture in the first place. I should be able to, but if I can't, I'm not going to shell out another $150 for Sony Vegas just so I can put some still pictures in my videos. So I'll figure out something. Anyway, I think that's about it for now. It's actually pretty early in the day. It's like 5 o'clock, so I might go somewhere, maybe, for dinner. I don't know. Or I might just take a day off. I actually haven't really done a lot of editing at all since coming here, and I need to do that because I'm starting to fall behind. If I want to have this weekly vlog up anytime soon, I need to start editing. And also, this update has been going on for quite a while, probably like 4 or 5 minutes, so I should probably stop now, huh? Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys a little bit later.